Good afternoon. What everybody's been saying today, I'm just going to sum that up in a few words. Embracing uncertainty. You don't need to know who you want to be. While embracing uncertainty, here are some things that I have learned. Don't install the AC on top of your head. That is something I have learned the hard way from suffering from last 14 years with that on my head. Honestly, I wouldn't have learned that in a school. Honestly, nobody would have told me that. There are some things you learn from doing and some things you learn from studying. I'm here to tell you that there are some things you just learn from doing. Those things include organizing the largest running event in 6 major cities of Maharashtra. I wish somebody had said this to me when I was a young teenager. I wouldn't have lost so many years doubting my abilities. The thing is that there aren't many entrepreneurs, scientists, tech geniuses waiting to mentor a young teenager who has no idea what she wants to do and who she wants to be. Unfortunately, people with plans find mentors, and the ones who actually need them don't. Along with that, we have so many options available to us. How does one come to conclude what they actually want to do or who they actually want to be? The problem is also that we need to make this decision at an age when we don't really know our true potential, our true purpose, our true passion. And the fear of forever is too much to digest. That's me 20 years ago. Happy but confused, enthusiastic but lost, creative but directionless. I remember feeling like everybody around me had their life figured out, but me. I was still fumbling with options. I had no clue what I should pursue, what I should study, which way I should go. So post my graduation, I found myself interning at different places, always learning what I didn't want to do, never quite understanding what I really did want to do. Today, I want to challenge the notion that we need to know who we want to be when we are young adults, aka teenagers. Instead, I'll share with you how embracing uncertainty helped me discover my true passion and develop a diverse set of skills. My daughters will not be furniture in anybody's house, was my father's firm conviction. He gave me a backing of a firm education, and unknowingly, we inherited his enthusiasm for business. So what I did know was I wanted to work. Where, how, I had no idea. What I did know was I wanted to be known for what I had created and contributed. How? Not sure. With a lack of direction, I interned at every opportunity I got. It is one thing to read about a job. It's another to live it. So I lived it. I used the power of elimination to find out what didn't work for me. I didn't waste any opportunity that came by. If it meant door-to-door marketing, I did it. If it meant proofreading client briefs at 11 in the night, I did it. If it meant cutting news clippings for my employer's children, I did it. If it meant writing copy for food brands, I did it. I did whatever was needed. And just like that, I picked up a variety of skills. With no nagging agenda of who I wanted to be or I had a certain plan to follow, I was present in whichever moment I was in and wherever I was. I actually started my first business at the age of 16, Tryst Entertainment. Event planning meant odd jobs and awkward errands. I sat through hours at the printer's office getting wedding cards foiled, roamed around the busiest streets of Mumbai looking for resources. I did all kinds of odd jobs to make Tryst a success, and Tryst was a pretty successful venture. All of these experiences contributed immensely when I went on to lead teams. Nobody could fool me. I had been there, done that. And B, my method became do everything. I am proud that some of my teammates have gone ahead and become independent entrepreneurs. After marriage, I came to Aurangabad. Choices became very limited. Hence, I worked with my husband until I got the chance to launch a women's community in 2010. And I took it. It wasn't part of any grand plan, but through this experiment, I found something I was truly passionate about: building a community for women who had the thirst to learn and experience new ideas. I literally jumped at every opportunity, eager only to find my true calling. I opened the Yellow Door, a space for children to learn and grow. But eventually, it evolved into a learning and wellness center for all ages. Back then, I launched a lifestyle brand called Dress Up. It filled a vacuum in the city for a good quality shopping experience. But after running the brand for 12 years, I let it go. It had served its purpose. In my ever-growing work commitments, it was taking up too much time for comparatively low returns. Experience taught me that change was inevitable, that spaces transformed, and with that, I evolved too. Some valuable lessons I would have not learned in any business school. About 8 years ago, I took the biggest jump of all. I organized the largest running event in the city called the Maha Marathon, which went on to become the largest in each of the 6 cities it was organized in. When I think back now, I think dealing with postpartum depression was way easier than dealing with the assigned teammates. For they saw me as an inexperienced enthusiast, and they were trying to get rid of me at all times. And I only saw the possibility of something larger than life. So each night I cried myself to sleep, and every morning I got up and went back to the same teammates, asking them to work on Maha Marathon. It wasn't easy. But through that whole process, I learned a lot, and I definitely made a lot of mistakes. But each one taught me an important lesson, made me stronger, and only infused me with confidence that I could do more. Today, I've earned the respect of my teammates. It took proving myself, walking the talk, working around the clock, and displaying my ability to do what I asked others to do to actually get there. Each time I recognized a budding curiosity or a need, I went ahead and learned about it. Today, the idea of having a defined expertise at an early age has become absolutely redundant. There are multiple sources from where you can acquire skills and knowledge. And at any point in time, it's not fixed at a certain age. Once my purpose was clear to me, I went on to certify myself as a coach, as a counselor, as an NLP practitioner, as a transactional analyst, and my learning hasn't stopped yet. The world we live in today is not limited by one idea, one skill. The lines are all blurry now. But being fluid and open to learn new things allows you to keep shape-shifting and acquiring the resources you need to get where you want to get to. I'm proud of where I am today. Today, I'm at the onset of the 8th season of Maha Marathon. We have successfully hosted 38 events and built a community of approximately 60,000 runners who run with us each year. I've authored 8 children's books and published over 300 columns. I've established myself as a motivational speaker and a mindfulness coach. I've earned the trust of thousands over social media. Not because I have my life figured out, but because I embrace life every single day. I'm a proud mother, partner, and daughter. Last week, we celebrated the launch of the 15th year of WOW. We've hosted about 250 events for a thriving community of 250 women in the city of Aurangabad. So to all of you who feel lost, pressured, uncertain, don't. Embrace it. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. Let uncertainty fuel your curiosity and growth. Hustle, work hard, Open your mind to learning new things, and open your mind to opportunities that come your way. Just be consistent in your effort to get there. Because I stand here today, I can tell you the beauty of not knowing is that it allows you to become something greater than what you could have ever planned for yourself. Thank you.